영화에서는 2017년 4월 28일 오늘 예정대로 무사히 사망하셨습니다. 다시 환생할 수 있는 망자에게는 이승에 보고 싶은 사람에게 딱 그곳에서는 타인의 믿음을 저버렸던 망자들을
어려움에 처한 이들을 그리 돕고 싶었느냐?
돈 때문이었습니다.
뭐니? 너 뭐라 그랬니?
잠깐 내려갔다 올 테니까 잠시만 병원 맡고 있어요. 선물로 드리려고 소방서 창고에 보관해 놓은
아니면 그 안에 있는 편지예요.
당신 아직 죄인 아닙니다. 고개 드세요, 김자홍 씨.
Welcome, everybody. This is my first watch party. I'm very nervous, but I'm very excited and happy to share this wonderful movie with all you guys and girls and everywhere from everywhere. And we're watching along with the gods, one of my favorite comic book movies of all time. And it's two of them. Tomorrow night, we're going to do the same thing with the sequel, which were shot back to back. And we have a stellar guest panel. And without further ado, let's bring him in. The Bat Channel, Trey, Super Bro, and super duper guest of honor, drum roll, Retro Nerd Girl.
Already this just got a billion times better.
True story. How you guys all feeling tonight?
Dude, we've been talking about this forever, and I've been waiting. Like, to me, it's like finally we're here. I kept thinking, like, what if I just did a peek at it? You know, what if I just maybe 10 minutes? They would never know. And I never did it because I wanted to be real with you guys tonight. But I'm excited. I've been waiting for this one.
How about you, Retro Nerd Girl?
Yeah, same here. I definitely am glad to support, and also your first live stream, right? Is it your first
live watch party? Yeah, our other one is
first live watch party, and so that's a monumentous event. And also, I really want to see this movie because it looks very intriguing.
Hey, I'm glad, my bro.
I'm not nervous at all because you're awesome, Kojay, and this is going to be a fantastic stream today. So even though it's your first live stream, we're going to knock it out of the park.
I love that.
Thank you.
I'm really looking forward to this movie. I saw the trailer and I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely something that I'm interested in, and especially with all of our awesome Super Sentai watch parties and everything like that. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I'm looking forward to it.
Excellent. So everybody, we're going to get some pleasantries out of the way before we begin, but I don't want to waste time. This is Man of Steel length, and the links below show you where to watch it. Now if you watch it without subscription, there might be a possibility there will be ads. So if there is, my suggestion is just pause the live and then unpause it, because the movie comes first. Then, when it's over, then hit the premiere and then catch up with the discussion. I think that's the best way to do it. But I highly recommend you either rent it or watch it through subscription, either YouTube or Prime, and have no commercials or all that. So I also have it on hard copy. Of course, it's wonderful with wonderful special features. And so let's say hello to the chat as I am taking notes from the Bat Channel.
We don't know what
Retro
we're doing,
Nerd Girl with the timer.
Retro knows what she's doing.
Oh yeah, she
Yeah,
does.
it's all
No, she wrote the book. So, yeah, I'll bring these up again. We got Jeffrey Warfield, my dog. Restore the Snyderverse guy. Bat Fanatic.
Restore the Snyderverse.
Red Robin. Kaiju Crazy's in the house.
What's up, Craig?
King Donkey Kong. From Monarch, yo, Dean Classified,
Dean
Trevor H,
Church.
Red Hooded Outlaw, Atomic
Oh,
Red
Kaiju,
Hooded Outlaw.
Atomic
Yeah.
Kaiju. What?
Oracle's Clock Tower,
Oh,
Hey.
The Butler,
the butler.
Beyond the Night,
On the night.
and honestly muted and looked away because I am ready to watch the movie. Is my logic. Excellent. So, pleasantries. Gotta get my notes because I forgot to put this one. All right. Real quick so we can get familiar with the movie. It is a story of a character who dies and is walked through certain like purgatory, little judgments of hell before to get to heaven or reincarnation. And the guardians are like angels. I don't know if you all remember that movie, City of Angels, with Meg Ryan and Nicolas Cage. Beloved movie of mine where the angels can kind of move around and unseen and not interrupt with the world. They honor that story as well. So, where's my notes? It is based off the graphic novel Along with the Gods from 2010, written and illustrated by Ju Ho Min, and it is beloved as obvious as it got a movie.
Are you again?
So here we go. Let's introduce the characters and actors. We have Chae Tae-hyun, who is Kim Ja-woong. He's the character who dies and is going through these trials of what's going to happen to him. He is 2001 Blue Dragon Awards Best Actor winner for the movie My Sassy Girl, which was made into, I think, an American or Western movie. They did a reboot of it. And
Like a Blue Dragon Award, like a Oscar or Academy Award type thing.
I would say Golden Globe, maybe level.
Okay.
But yeah, he's in My Sassy Girl, Moving, the TV series, Miracle of Giving Fool, 2008, and Legend of the Blue Sea series. He's a director as well. Then we get on to Ha Jung-woo, who is Guardian Ganglim. He is the 2018 Seoul Awards Best Actor winner for this role. He's in The Handmaiden, which was remade into a Western version, The Chaser, 1987, When the Day Comes, and Nameless Gangster, Rules of Time. Many other movies, but those are, some quick recommendations I can think of. Then we get to Joo Ji-hoon, who is playing Guardian Hawon Mak. My family, we kind of love him. We kind of call him just Mac. But he is a 2018 Seoul Awards Best Winning Supporting Actor for this role. He is the lead in the Netflix series Kingdom. Highly recommend. That is like whatchamacallit? Walking Dead, but set in feudal Korea. It is. It's the closest thing you'll get to Onimusha, in my opinion. Then he's in Zinju, Five Fingers series, and Project Silence, which is doing very well. Then we have Kim Hyang-gi as Guardian Lee Duk-chun. She's a 2018 Seoul Awards Best Supporting Actress nominee for this role. She didn't get it, but she was up against high competition. She's also known for Innocent Witness, which I totally love. She plays an autistic witness to a murder, and it's a whole court series drama. Love that movie. The Wedding Dress, 2010. Fly High Butterfly, the series, and then her first starring role as a child actor in Hardy Paws. Then we get to this badass here, Lee Jung-jae as King Yomra. Yep, 27 awards for actor, director, and producer. Y'all know him from Netflix series Squid Games. He's also in The Hunt. Yeah, he looks totally different here. he's a man of many faces. Truly a good actor.
Who is he in Squid Games?
The main character, dude.
Oh, he's the main character.
Yeah,
he's a lot thinner looking.
He does kind of look like him.
It is. He's in The Hunt, The Face Reader, and Assassination. Then another character here. This is the brother of the fireman who passes away. Kim Dong-wook as Kim So-hong. 2018 Chunsa Film Art Awards Best Supporting Actor for this role. He was in the film Takeoff, which is a film about Olympic teams. True story. He's in My Perfect Stranger series. Son, the Great series. Son, the Guest, which is a TV series, and Maids, the series. Then the next important character is Yi So-jung, who plays So-jung Yi. She's the mother of our fireman, Kim Joo, who got a 2018 Soul Awards for Best Supporting Actress for this role. She was in the film An Old Lady, which she also got an award for. She's in Train to Busan, Defendant series, and also Project Silence. Now we get to writer, director, producer Young Hwa Kim, who wrote and directed both films. He co-wrote this film, and he is set to do part 3 and 4, which is going to production as we speak. He is a 2009 Grand Bell Awards for Best Director for Takeoff, 2018 Baksang Art Awards Best Director for Along with the Gods, then Kofra Film Awards, both years Along with the Gods 1 and 2. He was also set to team with Stan Lee for a project called The Prodigal. And that's some stuff to get you behind. There we go.
That
Thank
mom is
you.
giving me Emiko vibes.
I like it.
Yo, no, you're not late. Joker's wild. We were just getting some pleasantries, so everyone
Joker's
get to their
wild.
seats, get their popcorns ready, and we are about ready to begin. I will go through the chat, but let's get this started. Are you guys all ready?
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah, I'm just totally taking a note from Retro Nerd Girl here. I mean, I study from the best. Can you see that? Maybe this is better. Yay! All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, are we all queued up?
Got my popcorn ready and everything.
Oh, look at you.
Hey, I'm really excited. So, everyone, I'm letting you know, I'll
looks
give you a
good.
few seconds that we are queued up at the 0-0 part. And while we wait for everyone to get ready, I'll just give you a couple grace period time because some people just show up. Like and subscribe to the Bat channel, and definitely like and subscribe to Retro Nerd Girl if you haven't already. Everyone's champions right here. I love it.
Everybody, that way.
I like that because it's kind of like the Brady
Oh,
Bunch.
that way.
Yeah, it's like the Brady Bunch. You're like da 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 da.
Here's his
Oh, you
power.
know, hey. Okay, we're ready. It's about time. I'm excited. And did this turn off? Okay. All right, I'm going to do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, and we press play on the play. And here we go. Don't turn off. 3, 2, 1, play. Haha.
You got some big expectations on this one, Kojay. You killed it on the Super Sentai suggestion.
The Bat channel has.
I've been bad Red Hood Outlaw. I really need to catch up on that show.
Highly recommend.
Trevor H, it is.
I know, Trey.
Thank you.
This is Korean, right?
Yes, South Korean.
Cool. I've got it all blown up on my screen. It's really
Nice.
good.
I
So
love
everything.
Asian, like the letters and words and writings and everything like that. It always looks super
The
cool.
scripture, like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why does this go blank? Oh, the music's gorgeous.
It is.
Well, let me turn it up then.
Uh,
Judged 7 times in 49 days.
their 49 days is different from the Earth world or whatever, I should say.
Judged 7 times is an interesting number.
7, it's very biblical.
It is.
Ah, there we go. Permanent. Sorry, guys. That's the timestamp.
And this was once a comic book? This is a comic book?
Yeah, about
Here's
6 volumes.
Great like comic book intro so far. Like it has that vibe.
Mm. Also has
Telling
that
a story.
enemy and
Yes.
energy, not enemy, energy like anime, which you'll see.
Oh. Oh man.
Oh boy.
I'm a sucker for firefighters. Oh wow.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ouch. Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
the flashback. She
He's
pieced
not
out.
dead.
That's impressive.
I think he's already dead.
Yeah, he might be.
Ding ding.
Oh, he's dead. He doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Mhm. He's a bit of a fool, but a good guy. So we'll see.
It's like that was rude.
Turn around, dude.
Hmm.
He didn't make it.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, they're giving CPR there.
Ah, good eye.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love the orchestra, like going through it all.
No greater sacrifice to lay down your life for another.
Especially a child.
Mm-hmm.
She's cute.
She's a wonderful actress.
Yeah, that's
This is a
scheduled.
stellar cast. I'm just like, ooh.
Interesting. So they're like his attorneys almost.
Yeah, in a way.
Oh, poor dude. That's got to be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy. You're a death version.
That's what's confusing and awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh,
Oh,
Oh, wow. Great emotional
Mm.
moment there.
He's also referred to as the Grim Reaper, this guardian, the leader of the pack.
Who seems to be in a very nice guy.
Who has very high food tastes.
That's-
this is the funeral home?
Yeah.
yeah.
So a few days have passed. They do some time skips, very David Fincher like here and there.
Man,
So there's a brother and mom. She's mute. She can't speak.
She's devastated.
Yeah.
Mm,
They had a really good bond. I really now I want to see them interact with each other.
mhm.
This movie does not disappoint. He's the king of the underworld.
hmm.
It doesn't even. Cute.
Mhm. This is a great movie to see in black and white if you change the color on your screen. I do that a lot every now and then.
Hmm. Yep.
It's kind of like a Korean Dante's Inferno.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was wondering if your past actions influenced somebody's death, like you were the cause to somebody going down that path.
Mm-hmm.
He must have left his partner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice transition.
I love the sets in this film.
Hmm. That doesn't count, right? That's like
I
3
hope
4
it is.
months.
I don't think so. They're already punished, so maybe that's part of it. Oh, it sucks.
Like the makeup and
Mm.
character design. Ooh.
Wow. Oh.
He had a kid on his back. Bro, sleep on the job. That feels like 50.
Mm.
I'm loving this already.
Aw.
Perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's sweet.
Snyder Queen. Hitomi.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Oh. Hmm.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Right, Oracle?
Oh, good.
That's one down.
It's about to get harder.
The hardest one is saved for last. Very true, 9 lives. Hmm? Hmm? You want to watch it? There you go. Special guest.
Oh, he's feeling bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great call, Red Hooded Outlaw.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Well, guess what? I'm hungry for sushi.
They remind me of the fish in Mario that keep jumping up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Ooh, they're ugly.
Yeah. Ugh.
That is nightmare fuel.
I don't want that as sushi.
You still want to eat that sushi for him? I
What?
just put some extra. I'd put extra wasabi on it. Hmm.
I just gotta say, these sceneries and sets are beautiful so far.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love set design. It's one of my favorite things.
Right,
I know what's inside.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Not the eye.
No, no. Whoa.
Run.
Oh. Oh, the spray is not gonna work. Yeah.
I just wanted some honey.
Oh.
Nope.
For the kitty cat.
Mhm.
Oh. 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 No. Oh.
Never getting. He should have learned right then not to be climbing up on stuff.
I know, right? She's funny.
She's been in a lot of stuff too. It's kind of like a cameo.
She's good. What? I bet it's for his mom.
Mm.
Mm. Little hot pot. Mm.
I knew it had to be for his mother.
And brother.
Oh no.
That's happened to me in the past.
It really wasn't for money, it was for love.
Mm-hmm.
I love how disappointed the prosecutors are.
They're quite
We had them.
they're quite the antagonists.
It's a good attorney.
Mm.
Mm.
Uh-oh, now you're appealing to him.
Mm-hmm. I like that idea. No, they're not lying. It's true.
Oh,
Slight TIE fighter sound.
yeah.
Organ beans.
I hate organ beans.
Like and subscribe to Organ Beans.
Hey, you guys. Oh yeah.
It's creepy. Whoa.
Dope.
Ooh.
Got the sword back.
Oh,
We
snap.
combined them to make a bigger one.
It's like a cloud.
Yes.
Mhm. Love you, Orc.
Oracle. As I float on the river through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil.
Alan Mack is not compassionate or empathetic at all.
They're trying to get paid.
Pretty much.
Well, they've probably also been through so many failed trials, you know, so
Mhm.
it's blunt to them.
Mm-hmm. Dukshan.
He's like Gandalf.
Don't need Gandalf. That was good. Then verify with her. I didn't mention these. Mm. 119 is their emergency number.
I think so.
Or is that House 119.
Oh, I'd have to look back. That's a good question.
It
His
has to be
brother died.
station like 119, like House 119.
Mm. Winding time.
Healing it?
I think he was traveling in time backwards. He can't go forward, so he gonna look back. Now he's present and visible.
Oh, he's making up a story.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Uh-oh. He's in trouble for doing this, isn't he?
Yeah, he's looking for the vengeful spirit, which is the brother.
That makes me feel better. Thought it was going to be Mr. Steal Your Mom for a second. Wow. Whoa. Matrixy.
Yeah, very Matrix. Exactly what I was just about to say. This is what I was hoping the last Matrix movie was going to have. Actually, the second one.
Ah. Ooh.
Oh.
Poor grandpa. Poor
Mhm.
kid.
That's a foreshadow. You see their story in the second one.
Hmm.
So they're introducing that already.
Oh, that's good.
Hmm. This one and the second one are kind of really connected. Took out the blindfold.
Hmm. The dumb guys call me dumb.
Yeah, they can be good.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
And they're one guardian down.
Ooh.
Grand entrance, King Yomra.
Green rice?
Hmm.
Yep.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hmm.
So they have that French rule where if you're a certain age, you do military time.
Yeah.
A lot of K-pop artists go on hiatus to do time in the military. Actors, everybody.
Can you imagine a K-pop concert at the 38th parallel?
Maybe.
That's what's going to bring peace.
I don't mind music bringing peace.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think that's a Watchmen nod, but that's just me.
That's how I thought too. I was waiting for a little.
Why not? I'll take it.
Because the angle is tilted.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's just missing a little.
Little ketchup.
Yeah.
Bean juice.
Cholula. They were homies.
Three days. I think we'll let this one pass.
Mm-hmm.
I like how she's going to town on that lollipop.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that looks bad.
The fact that she laughed about that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This little girl. I love the prosecutors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're cute.
The classic comedic duo, like Gilligan and Skipper.
I was wondering if he was writing it for somebody.
Mm-hmm. The firefighter who he left behind.
Oh, this is his daughter. Mm. Little girl is so cute.
Yeah, I love all the gods. They're very
Yeah, they're great.
not they don't look like each other and they're very different.
And they're all good actors.
This girl.
The punishment.
Yeah.
She's good.
The little girl
Mhm.
liking this too much.
I think that makes it scarier.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Huh.
Oh, and they're burning. Ah.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, snap.
Listen to
boars are
me.
no joke.
Yeah.
They should all be destroyed.
Unlimited bacon.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Right, Oracle?
I've already seen this. It's getting to me.
She's so good.
Mhm.
Oh, they like.
Oh, we're going to cut some
Ooh.
tongues.
She didn't mess them up. Mm.
Adorable.
Mm.
Let's let go, bro. Let go.
Mm. Mm.
It's like, get back in there, tears.
Not this man.
Oh, you're going to cry tonight, Trey.
Oh, this is, I'm coming down. I can feel it all like bubbling in my eye.
I'm trying to manage the stream and this. I really can't see you, but I hear you, bro. This is a safe place. I promise.
Dane, this is going where what dreams may come style.
I was just thinking that.
Right? Oh, I like that movie a lot.
She's got that third switch, yo.
Mm. That's guy talk for you.
Uh-oh. Yep. Knew that was coming. Dude was playing with the safety.
Oh, so that's how he died.
Accidental.
Oh, they even put him throwing up too. That was kind of accurate.
If it's like there, it might be right under the bottom part of the lung.
Why are we wearing plates?
Oh, they made this look realistic.
Dang, still going to cover for the dude. How did it become a vengeful spirit then?
Mm.
That's pretty messed up.
That was a good cover.
Yeah. Manhiwama.
He's so he covered it up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. As you find out after this, the whole base thinks he's a deserter.
Got in part by accident. You playing with the damn safety, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Guns are dangerous. Okay. Uh-oh. Is he gonna do something? Oh,
You.
okay. Oh, he's still alive.
Yeah, he's not dead.
They buried him alive.
Mm.
Ooh.
And that's why he becomes a vengeful spirit.
Yeah.
All they had to do is report it.
I think the lieutenant's worried about his promotion. He'll be in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually well done. Ooh. It's bringing back memories for him.
Mm.
It looks good in his samurai outfit.
I love period pieces, so I always love seeing swords and shields types stories. I think about this crime often when we hear about rewritten history, you know, or cover-ups of crimes.
Wow.
But that was a good transition.
So she's by herself.
Yeah.
See, digging them up.
Hmm. This scene gives me a lot of Snyder vibes, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
She's like, "Don't tell me to be quiet."
Why is he
Oh,
such a jerk?
yep.
Mm.
Oh boy. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hmm.
I'm glad they told him.
In a way, yeah,
Save your brother, dude.
but not how.
Sometimes you just gotta rip it off like a band-aid.
Fireman skills, maybe.
We saw what happened last time, buddy. I don't think so. You can hold my weight. You can hold my Sad.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Great movie reference. Earn this.
Freaking up on.
Your spirit could be destroyed
Nice
in the
burn.
afterlife. Oh, damn. Notice he's not using his swords.
Yeah.
Mental note.
Kind of the debate versus voluntary versus mandatory service,
Mm.
and why voluntary is better. Oh, he's killing this kid. This kid's weak. Hmm.
That's what
That
I was thinking that, like, Oh, I like the nails.
I like this place is gorgeous.
Okay.
It's like a lot of things are weighed by your actions and your intentions
Mm.
and what happened after.
We clubbing.
He's dancing by himself.
You, me, him, you, me, him.
Oh yeah. Oh, Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
There you go.
Yes,
Mm.
you are my people.
Retro. She
Oh
do.
no.
Ruh-roh.
Vengeful Spirit is trying to. Vengeful Spirit is fast.
Mm, mm.
There has to be a path for redemption, though.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse guy. Capture him.
Mm.
Good. You need a hug, bro. Hmm.
Oh, he's super
Ooh.
powerful.
Like that's Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
Amazing
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Uh, with Hobgoblin and Electro.
Yeah, Electro. That's forgiveness. It's more than saying sorry.
Yes, thank you, Wayne.
Come on, buddy.
Ruh-roh.
Lieutenant's house.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Johnny, he's killing this kid.
Doesn't look good.
Or is he going to kill him? Somebody's dying.
Mm.
The weak finds his strength.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's like Heiwan Ma is allergic to empathy.
Hmm.
What the heck?
Mm.
Okay.
Hmm.
I like the street lighting behind her. That's totally random, but
They live right next to each other? Or?
no, I think you walk to her
Oh,
neighborhood.
yeah.
Come on, don't let the mom find out that way.
Hmm. I don't think it's going to be what you think, Trey.
See, she's gonna get there, and it's gonna be a lot of money, like a lot of treasure.
Haha.
I think he might
Or-
still be alive.
No, he's a spirit, so he's definitely dead.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's
Plus,
dead.
he's been rotting for a few days, so
And bleeding out.
Hmm. His brother reincarnate to him? Incarnate to him?
No, because he's still here. I like the clouds because time is moving different for them.
Don't do it, dude.
Don't, don't ask seniors their age.
Come on, dude. Save him.
Not supposed to interfere with the living world.
But he is. Like he dug
Right?
him up.
Well, he left him there. He just want to find the truth and dig him out. I agree. This is intense.
Yeah.
He broke the rules.
And that affects them, them there. Oh, oi!
It's not like he's gonna die again, right?
No, he can suffer.
Oh,
You
I
say
like that.
fucker.
This kind of gives me Time Bandits vibes, like towards the end. Remember that one?
So yeah, he was just explaining it that yeah, every time the captain does something in the real world he's not supposed to do, it messes with them.
Mm-hmm. Same with the Vengeful Spirit doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
You've already meddled. Why not now?
Good point. That was like a Man of Steel when Superman turns around to protect Lois with his back. Oh, Assistant Guardian. Little nod to Stanley and this director working on a project together at the time.
A bully.
Yep.
Oh, that was cool. What's up, guitar?
Didn't even apologize. Sorry I beat you up all those times, Sherry.
Oh, guys.
Hold on now. Now you saying it?
Hedging the bet, I guess.
just in case if this is how it goes down. You know, Corey, for your case, I'll accept.
Aw.
I'll
Who's trying to make
apologize
who cry now?
for being, you know, annoying little brother, getting you into fights.
Oh.
Man, eternity of getting your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You go, we go. Yes. It's poor mom.
Yeah. 2 losses back to back.
She just got a pillow.
Oh, he was gonna. Oh.
Damn.
So cruel.
So she's mute and deaf.
No, she could hear. She just can't speak. She's mute. Yeah.
No, I was just fluffing her pillow. He's the final one. Hmm.
Ooh. Dang.
Damn.
Right, King Donkey Kong?
Well, you made a better choice.
Mm-hmm. Says, please find my son. I miss him dearly.
Oh. Oh no. He's on a military base. Not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Oh gosh, not this guy. Is he gonna
Yep,
shoot
death by
her?
military. Yep. Suicide by cops type style.
Uh-oh, this guy. Don't
Mhm.
shoot her or kill her, please.
Oh, that's what he's coming for. This man needs to be stopped. Intervene, buddy.
Well, the map.
Nice.
Good reflex.
But this is interesting.
Agree, Joker's wild.
He's becoming vengeful again.
Oh boy.
Yep. Bust that ass, big fella.
It's like, oh snap.
smoke them.
It's like a tornado in Sandman, you know?
Don't hurt your mom, though. This guy's got to go, though.
Oh,
Don't move. I feel like I'm standing on the rail.
mm.
Mm. I hate sand.
coarse and rough. It gets everywhere.
That's the same guy from before.
Yeah, that's King Yunma. He's the final. So he's supposed to be at the final trial for everybody. They're always like,
Just gonna open eyes. Damn. Straight to jail.
Oh boy. I think I'm leaking.
oh, one of my pipes broke.
Aw.
Make sure to hydrate. No, seriously, you might get headaches. Oh.
His brother gonna forgive him?
Can't be his brother. His brother's dead.
But I thought this was gonna be like a co-trial.
The brother's entering her dream. She's in the paramedics. Mm.
Oh boy.
I tap out.
Oh boy. God. Oh gosh.
Ah, sorry.
He would not die.
Mac. Damn.
That's right. She can speak because it's a dream.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's really. Even the prosecutors are all like, wow, this one is a real tearjerker.
Yeah.
I just gotta say now, damn you, Kojay.
Yeah,
I'm like,
damn you,
damn,
Kojay.
my first one.
Damn you, Kojay.
I've seen this. I thought it'd get better. Ah. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Oh. Yeah, I'll take that hashtag up. I love you guys to chat.
What do they do?
Oh, I got a
100%
new
Danny
hashtag.
Kojay.
A new hashtag? Thank you guys. I needed to chuckle after that one.
Oh yeah, the chat saved us. Thank you, chat.
Nobody makes me cry my own tears.
We're all still beating, huh?
That's right. They get a chance to be reincarnated too now.
Yeah, they're closer.
That's a good one, Warzone.
Do you get to be a human or
We don't know.
a cat or a dog or
Damn you, Kojay works, because then we could build a dam to hold back these tears.
Right?
Oh, look at these Matrix outfits. Come on.
I love them, so sleek.
Yeah.
I love
love
like
it.
swords with sleek modern look. It's very Highlander thing. I like. Oh, here you go. Remember when he was throwing fireballs? It was King Yomra. It wasn't him.
Huh.
Man, Gangnam. He doesn't skip a beat. Gangnam.
Oh,
Oh, that's her rice cooker. Oh, it's got a note inside.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize it?
Oh yeah, that's the old man that was
Yep. His story is in the second one.
nice. Oh boy, are we gonna be crying again? Dear Mom, I love you so very much.
I think I ran out of tears. I'm just like breathing. Oh wait, oh no. What was that? Okay. Hey, it's blossoming. Hyungmi.
Well, that's nice. They're gonna try to get him to be reincarnated.
Oh God. Is he in the next one?
Mm-hmm. It picks up
Okay.
right where it left off.
Perfect.
Here's other Guardians. Gonna call for him. Lee Dong. I love this actor.
He's so cute.
And there we go. There's no post credits, just a bunch of beautiful music.
Ooh,
And here we are.
so nice. Oh my goodness. Do you have like 3 hours to talk about the movie?
Right.
I mean, as much as you want. We do have part 2 tomorrow.
Wow, wow, wow.
I'm just
I
I can't make it tomorrow anymore. I'm done with all these tears. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
That's it. Yeah, that's it. I've really used up my quota for tears.
hydrate me.
Well, and this is a great idea how you had it set up for us in the backstage. So thank you very much for doing that. So we could watch
I have
the
to
movie.
thank these guys
Oh wow, of
because
course.
the
Yeah.
Super Sentai practice.
We may have done it a time or two.
Oh wow, I did
Yeah.
not know you were guys were ninjas. I mean, I knew you were ninja. Well, I didn't know you were ninjas like that, but that's cool. I have to try that sometime. Wow, what a great movie.
I'm very
Is
glad.
this
I leave it to you guys.
related to actual lore, or is this original concept of hell, heaven, and stuff?
Well, so it's based off the comic book along with the gods.
Okay.
And this is based off of the first 2 books in that series.
Mhm.
And the comic book itself is like borrowing from a Buddhist folklore and
Oh, okay. Buddhist.
that, but it's its own thing, kind of like, any comic that kind of, like, let's say Thor, how it's a Marvel character, but it also
Sure.
borrows a lot from Norse mythology and kind of mixes it up. That's kind of what along with the gods did. And you'll
Sure.
see some of that even in now rest in peace Akira Toriyama with Dragon Ball Z. They did have a crossover between the Land of the Dead and the Living, and they still had a lot of that similar Buddhist folklore that they borrowed from.
Mhm.
So I've noticed a lot in the Asian comic books that they do pull from a lot of their mythology more than the sci-fi element like we do,
Mhm.
or they do a mix of both. But yeah, so it's kind of like 300 is very fictional, based off of
Yeah.
some history here and there out of order, and then they kind of it's based off that comic, based off of the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I really love um, how it seems like. I guess initially I was expecting it to be more of a fantasy fight film.
Mm,
Um, and it's really a lot deeper than that. It's sort of kind of very reflective on lifetimes and how people are not just one way, because your opinion of the main character in the beginning is very much like, this is a good guy, he's risked his life to save another person, and he's squeaky clean. But then as you go on, there are nuances about his life, even though they're all for good cause, or his heart was always in the right place. It just shows you that he has dark moments,
Mm.
and no one
Let's-
is sort of no one's sorry. Oh god, allergies. Well, I think there's one more coming anyway. But no one is immune to that. No one is purely innocent. We all have those shadows that should have comes up every once in a while.
Mm.
We
I
all
like
sing.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I like that a lot.
Wonderful.
Hmm.
Tracy, bro, you guys want to jump in? Or are you still good? I would hug you if I could.
Excuse
Oh,
me, sorry about
there it
that.
is, the third one.
No, yeah, it finally came
Bless
out.
You know, Kojay.
You
You're
got
over here.
Trey kind of speechless right now. I'm impressed. Trey's usually the
All
one
right,
dropping, like,
so bro, you first. I'm a
I'm
little
just
scared.
surprised you got Trey, kind of speechless right now. It's pretty awesome. I'm right there with the redheaded outlaw. Like, you got 3 tears for me.
Oh, we're doing on a scale of 5 tiers or something.
Yep. You got 3 tears for me, and I don't cry in movies. I think the last movie I cried in was American Sniper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
American Sniper.
Corey usually
Yeah.
laughs when people cry in movies.
Yeah.
He's that type of guy. I started
So-
crying when Beautiful Lies started playing in Batman v Superman, that whole scene. And in the
Really?
middle of the theater, you just hear Corey go,
Oh,
Bruce
gosh,
Wayne's parents
Alice.
are getting shot,
Yeah. Bruce Wayne's
Corey
parents were
just looks over and I'm like,
Bruce Wayne's parents were taking the pavement temperature test, and I looked to my right and then I looked to my left, and my other brothers just so I'm like surrounded by like 2 dudes, like we're adults, crying.
Yeah, I
couldn't
think
help but audibly, and then people started laughing in the movie during that scene. Kind of messed it up for Trey, but yeah, it was sad. I was like, oh man, this is like, it was one of those, like, to be deep, to be really honest with you. I was like, oh, this is tough to watch. And then I looked at, like, kind of look away to, like, kind of, like, help myself, like, refocus.
compose yourself.
I just composure. And I see my 2 bros just crying, bawling in the middle of the theater. Oh man,
Even
Yeah.
laughing now.
So
Oh.
yeah, 3 tears. That's no, nobody makes me cry my own tears. You want to jump in now, Trey? You think you feel better now?
It was beautiful,
Mm.
man. That was, yeah, it hit all the feels. Visually stunning. It definitely reminded me of like what dreams may come, a little more action packed, which was nice. It helped keep it fresh and entertaining, but it was also just like a retro story. It was so deep and like there was just like so much to pull from it, and you were looking at different perspectives, and it was kind of interesting to do it in such a way where it feels like a court case all the way throughout, where one side is looking at it through their perspective because they're trying to achieve their goal, and then you have the other group who's looking at it the other way to achieve their goal. And it's kind of like interesting when you think about it, because like, wouldn't the afterlife in a way be all knowing, and there isn't like a whole like trial case going on where like clearly one side is like trying to get their way, and they're kind of blindsided by details that, like, how the one prosecution side would be like, no, he did it this way, he was trying to kill them, or or he's a bad person through and through, and then the defense having to come in and be like, but no, there's a reason for this, there's he had purpose, It wasn't without, there was an ill intent. He was trying to do some good and create hope for these people. And it was very interesting to see kind of that dialogue go back and forth. And I love the imagery behind it. I love that each of the different trials and judges had kind of their own personality, not just in their emotions, but through their costumes that really kind of helped
Mm.
shaped who they were. Like, you could already look at them and kind of tell, like, who that person was or what type of person they were, or how you would expect them to act, because you have the little girl with the lollipop who's kind of ignorant in a way, and kind of oblivious and stuff, and
Mhm.
and just quick to judgment in a way. And it was just, I loved that. I loved all the different details and pieces, and a wonderful story of redemption. And I'm kind of like blown away. Like, it's one of those scenes where, like, there was so much world building in this
Mm.
that, like, I'm curious even more about the Guardians, about their lives and the decisions they make,
Absolutely.
because it was a big deal. He goes against the rules. He starts meddling with real life, and you kind of get the sense that he kind of had foresight a little bit to know why it was needed, and it was kind of forgiven for it. Or I don't know, to me it seems like that was such a big deal that I think we're going to see repercussions of that in the next one. But it
Mm.
seems like he almost has a plan, like, because everyone is telling him, no, the brother is a bad idea, he's the spirit of vengeance. But it's kind of like, this is the 49th life, and he kind of wants to go out on a bang, or he wants to make a statement whether he wins or loses. So I don't know. It's
Good
it's a
eye.
very powerful movie. So I don't know what part two is gonna bring. Next time I
Mhm.
realize I need to bring more water, some tissues, and damn you. Hashtag damn you, Kojay. What
I
the
will
hell, man?
guarantee you this: the mood of the second one is for the brother, and the brother is totally different. So his trials and journey is going to be different. Plus the sub story going on with the old man,
Mm.
and much like the feel of, I would say, Man of Steel to BVS, since we're all Snyder fans, the feel is different for both those. Like
Mhm.
BVS has a different tone and pace than Man
Mhm.
of Steel does, and I don't think the second one is as much or a tearjerker, depending who you are, but
Okay.
it is a different one, and they do expand the world that you're curious about for sure.
Mhm.
Ah,
Hmm.
Because
'Cause
they're
the
oh
one guy, Jang, really seems to have a deep history. Is his father was buried under people,
yeah, we
and it
go
looks
into
like
that in the
in a
second.
war,
Mm-hmm.
and that looks in very. We could totally just hang out there for a little bit.
mhm.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
But my question to you is, what drew you to pick this particular um, movie or series of movies to debut on your channel as
Well,
for your watch party?
thank you. Well, first off, I think it's a movie a series that should get more shine, especially with the part three and part four going into production. And if that's good, the director, writer, producer said that there's a possibility of a prequel and a spin-off series. So they're looking
Mhm.
big for this. And this is a blockbuster over in South Korea.
Okay.
And I love comic books, and when a live action film does an adaptation of it, I just think it's just complimentary, because comic books kind of work like storyboards and scripts right there. So the translation and transition between them, I think, is beautiful, and I love stories are very heartfelt, and especially coming from those two mediums.
Mhm.
And I want to showcase more Asian cinema, because that's what I grew up on, being in an Asian household and everything. So I just want to celebrate it, and
Mm.
I feel something I can do on my end that's kind of unique. I don't know who else is doing this. There's a bunch of Super Sentai channels, which is awesome, but this one I felt was the right one for those reasons, and also because of Godzilla minus one, how that one, as a Japanese film, without being dubbed or altered, was able to express itself truly, and people are able to be moved by another culture that's not theirs. We see the similarities, the struggles, something to take back with, and take away from. So I feel like if I could add to that or help add to it and complement, maybe we'll get more of these. And
Bro.
just more of what we
Wonderful.
love is better. Plus,
Yeah.
this came out I got it in 2018, back when I was like, release the Snyder Cut. So this is like one of those films that was really holding me down and giving me hope. Like, hey, we don't have to have just movies made by a committee, actual direction and narration, I think, is more healing and satisfying in the long run. So it's just like I'm just happy to share it. And I had a feeling y'all would like it because I've been a part of and seen all you guys' watch parties. And I feel like not only are you guys, I look up to your success and hope to get there, but it's just something I feel like would complement, add to maybe your library and stuff and your fans, because a lot of you guys just came here from my channel. So I thank the whole chat and you guys big time for doing this, because I just think it's a gift to share and enjoy. I'm very much like that guy. It's like, oh my gosh, this is cool. You have to see it, And then this is just more of that.
Bro.
Oh, was that the comic book there?
Oh no. I want to get the comic book is like $120 to $200.
Oh, ooh,
I was-
ouch.
I was just going to ask you if
Korean.
you read the comic or.
It's
No, I
all
haven't read
Korean,
it yet.
right?
It's on Korean. I'm learning to speak Korean, not read it. So, yeah, but I can get the movies on board.
Bro,
Nice.
I have to say, well done, and a great suggestion for sure. And it's funny that you bring up Godzilla -1 because, to be completely honest, Godzilla -1 is the first movie that I've seen saw in theaters definitely, and probably even seen. I can't think of any other movie that is completely subtitled. Like I just don't watch subtitled movies.
Oh wow.
I hate subtitled movies, to be honest with you. Reason
wow.
for that was how my stance was before going into Godzilla -1. And Godzilla -1 kind of opened up my eyes. I was like, whoa, this is awesome. I was able to, because one of the things that is tough for me with subtitles is I'm not the fastest reader, so it's like I'll read it and then like I miss what's going on in the scenes, and like I'm a visual guy, I'm a sound guy. I like to be like completely focused in on that. And when I'm reading something and I'm looking at the words the entire time, I'm losing kind of what's going around in the background,
Yes,
especially when it's super fast paced. So I hate it. It was always tough for me, but then I watched Godzilla -1. It was a damn masterpiece. It was absolutely beautiful, the best movie of 2023 by far. And I was like, oh, okay, it was pretty deep, and the pacing was fine, and I was able to see everything and read it just fine. So I was like, okay, so that was a good experience with it. And the dubbed versions, so I would watch some dubbed versions of Godzilla Trey, and that was one of the things that I'd always make fun of because it was very funny to watch. Like it was just like very like it was awkward. So like it'd be like I'd kind of laugh at it, and I would lose the meaningful impact of what they were saying because now it's kind of comical to me. Like it doesn't look right. It's off. So you're not in with it anymore. Like it just doesn't make sense. And then we started doing Super Sentai, and I'm not gonna lie, I was super interested, but I was a little worried. I was like, oh man, like am I going to be having trouble reading things the entire time? Absolutely have loved Super Sentai, and now this one, dude, holy cow! Like I am so glad that you brought it to the table for us to see that it was super deep, super impactful. Like there was tears flowing. It was a beautiful, beautiful movie. Definitely makes me want to watch the second one, the third, and the fourth one. Prequel. I'm curious, how the Guardians get there and everything like that. Super impactful movie. I love that. the religious vibes to it, and like the things that we all go through. It's funny, like you see those sins and trials and those types of movies and scenes make you reflect in your own life, even like, oh man, I haven't done that always right, or oh man, this guy is getting easy judged right now because if I go through that trial, I'm indeed
Guilty.
yeah, like,
I can't.
cool, next trial, boom, guilty. Oh shit, boom, guilty, boom, guilty. Like,
Oh no.
oh boy, like we're going down.
Let's just say
I'll
that
stay
guy.
in trouble. I'm going.
Let's say that guy had very good representation too.
I'm going to need it, like so it just makes you reflect back in the deep end as well of things. So it's like, it was great. I thought it was fast paced and everything like that. I don't feel like I missed any of the action or anything like that, reading and everything like that. So I think that was well paced for somebody who is not as adverse with subtitle movies and such like that. And just overall, just really good movie. I actually kind of want to watch it again right now. So to kind of see what I if there's anything that I missed. But I'm also happy that they're not leaving us on a cliffhanger, because I would have been super upset if we didn't find out what happened to the brother.
Yeah.
And those types of family dramas as well, like you go, we go type stuff is always, hard and like touching to watch as well. It's like there's times where like I is getting like touching and look away to my other monitor, and then I'd see Trey just like off screen, just like where I'm like, I can't look that way either, and I'm like,
Yo, I feel you. When I go to theaters, I take a hoodie, so I'm always like,
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Yeah, sacrifice always gets me, like sacrificing courage, like those types of things. And obviously, like coming from the brother aspect of it, obviously it's something that Corey and I can connect with very closely. And our father has always instilled within us that like we always protect mom. Mom is like our number one, right? She's your number one supporter, your hero, always got your back. So like you can connect through that level. So it was I feel like this film was just like knocking on Corey's door, like, hey, guess what?
Yeah.
So damn it, Kojay. I'm just
thank you, Kojay.
I do like to thank you,
like that
Kojay.
one.
Whoever came
I'll
up
take
with
both
that one was
That
better.
was Jeff.
But,
That was
damn
Jeff.
you and thank you.
Damn you for making me cry my own tears. Thank you for bringing this wonderful movie to my collection now. Trey, pick it up on Voodoo. Let's go.
hey, I'm very glad. Very glad. The aesthetics of the film is fantastic too. I just love the set design, the actors' performance, the music. Everything was beautifully top notch. Even the special effects looked all different.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Corey.
You're absolutely right. And there was times like they did such a good job with how they made things look, but yet kept things mysterious as well. Was fantastic, because I was like, this is hell. This doesn't look that bad. This looks pretty nice. And even the one of the characters, the Guardians mentioned like, oh, this is kind of pretty here, and then you look past the waterfall and you see everybody running before they get freaking crushed, or they're drowning, or they're getting, falling down into like the pit of despair and stuff like that. So it's like, it was kind of cool to see like, oh, the temptations of like, oh, this is not bad here, and then boom, you see what it actually is.
In a way, it's kind of scarier if you think about it. You're in a pretty environment and something bad's happening too.
For sure.
Oh, so that could be scary too.
One thing I was gonna say, as you brought it up, Corey, like, oh sorry, Richard, did you have something to say? Oh, you were
No, I just was waving to Tim.
Okay, Tim. I was like, oh, I got to interrupt.
And if I've been ignoring anyone in the chat, I'm sorry. I just was like absorbed in the movie.
I think we all were, and I think that's the theme. It's kind of some of these, foreign actors in these foreign films, like some of them aren't getting enough credit. And like you said, Kojay, like I'm glad you're like kind of spreading the word on some of these things because I've been very vocal about this when it comes to Godzilla Minus One, which in all fairness, Godzilla Minus One had a little bit of a platform because it is Godzilla and he is,
Very well known.
very well known, booming with pop culture. But the actor who played the main character in Godzilla Minus One, he easily should have been nominated for Best Actor. Like his performance was incredible. And I felt very similar with this movie where like we are getting some of like the most incredible performances right now. And they're not like, it's amazing that like you may have never heard of these people, and I'm glad that while yes, Hollywood is a giant machine that has a lot of eyes on it. So those actors, who all get nominated, they have that platform to easily get acknowledgement and notice. But like some of these guys and ladies in this cast, like were just absolutely incredible in terms of what they were able to say without saying anything. To me, what makes a really good actor is an actor that can say, or actress that can say something with their eyes, when they look away, when they look up, when they don't overplay a part, or just all those different performance techniques that, if sometimes they're just able to really hit you stuff like that whole singing scene, like the kid who's about to sing himself, and that moment where the brother is like, please, like I need to say something, and you could tell that like Gang is like really, he's kind of taken back by it, but it's like this moment that he realizes he's got to let him have. And I love the whole singing moment where he doesn't like, it's not in his character to be that way, to be kind of emotional and sing, and it's kind of awkward, but yet at the same time he realizes it will in a way comfort the other person. So it's like there's all these little things that they're doing that are just like, oh, wonderful performances. So to the cast, to the director, to the music composer, I have no idea who did it. I'm gonna have to look it up, and because I'm very much intrigued by it. But I think I also saw that you said $70 million budget.
I was guessing. I'd have to Google it right now.
I'll have to look at it too, because I mean, I'm guessing because it's a foreign film, it's nowhere near, the Hollywood budget. But like, holy cow, just another like instance where this thing, honestly, for the CGI and the virtual effects and the sets that they did, there was a lot to it. And it just goes to show that, like, I don't know, it makes me wonder where like Hollywood spends all this money.
Okay, so I just checked it out. Equivalent to the US, they spent 36.6 million. It's like 70 million to me.
Yeah, it's one of those
right
comparisons to like Godzilla Minus One, only
40, right?
Sub $15 million.
Oh,
the director is actually saying it's probably closer around 12 to 13. So like when you think about what he did with that film, it's incredible. And then you look at this film, $30 million, and that was like the whole film was practically visual effects and green screen. Probably I would have loved to see a behind the scenes thing. I bet there's something on the DVD or YouTube. I'll have to look, but just very well done.
Yep, production documentary on both.
Perfect. Great movie.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Dang, yeah. I'm just speechless. I don't want to keep anyone later because we are back tomorrow and we could resplice this. But since I'm taking wonderful notes from you, Oracle, with the timer, and I'll open this to chat, unless you guys want to say anything, but maybe think about it. What's our rating, 1 to 10? But before we get that, Any of you guys want to add something to your reactions? Because this is your first time seeing it. This is my probably 10th.
Mm. Well, I did want to mention, like, if we're going to do any, like, if there's any criticism at
Yeah,
all,
sure.
because the special effects, I know, like, from overseas is a little bit different than the ones that we're kind of used to, or at least it looks slightly different. They're also willing to do more with it. Do you know what I mean? So it may
Mm,
not be pristine, but they're willing to play with it. And through
Mm,
that play, it actually feels kind of fun and
mm,
exciting, what they do. So it may be like not all of the special effects looks like fantastic, but
it
it
gives
what
me TV level vibes sometimes.
yeah, but it is using these tools in a way that's like, "Oh, I've never seen that done before." There
mm.
is something very imaginative and playful about it. So I did love all of that, and, you know, the the acting here is just, is really, I mean, the kid, like, kids don't usually, like, the first thing people complain is, "Oh, that kid is, a terrible actor," or whatever. The kids were all great, and the goddess, the little tiny girl with the lollipop, she was so cute and so good. She was so good because, like, moments where she had to get tough, she did, and it was really, like, kind of, raise the hairs on your arms. You're like, "Oh, wow, she's really playing that part well."
Mm.
And, it just is one of those things. It almost feels like an Odyssey kind of film
Mm.
because of, like, all of the places they have to go, all the things that they experience, very much like Alice in Wonderland kind of, um creativity and adventure, and then it slows down and gets
Mm.
personal. Uh, I really hope that uh, future American filmmakers take a look at this and just kind of see, like, you can do this incredible um, thing that's like uh, big epic movie, but you can also slow things down a little bit with something that's more gives more feeling, more depth for the characters, how they personally feel, and not just like, oh yeah, this person came from here and this is what they did and this is how they did it, but
Mm.
really get into, like, this is how we feel and about what happened. Like that whole part where the one brother is beating up on the other one, it's like, oh my god, this is it's getting really serious here. But then how they kind of resolve all of that with the mom knowing about this whole thing, and it turned dark, but it just reversed very nicely.
Mm.
um Takes really skillful writing for this. Skillful writing. So, yeah, I really liked it a lot. Thank you for, um, introducing me to this, and also keep up, keep up the good work and keep doing that. Keeping,
Thank you.
I love that idea of just, making aware movies, American audiences probably have no clue about. And are
Thank
afraid to, like, spend the time and say, like, "Okay, that's gonna be 2 hours of my time.
you. Mm.
What is that gonna be any good?" And
Right.
it's definitely it is okay, and don't be afraid of the subtitles. I mean, subtitles are hard for me, because just like, Super Rogory, I am very visual, with looking at people's faces, and so you've gotta read all of this fine print. And so, that is a struggle, but with the right material, it can be very gratifying. And
Mm.
so, like, this is definitely one of them. I we all, Superbro and, the Bat Channel came over to my channel to watch the 1954 Gojira movie, which is also subtitled,
I saw the
and
replay of that.
oh, it was so good, and I was really surprised. I cried. I cried, and I had no idea was going to, because you get pulled into the characters with good writing. Only good writing can make you do that.
Mm.
Really.
Yeah, and to kind of echo what Retro Nerd Girl said too, like thank you, Kojay. This was really a lot of fun, and I think co-watch party, and it's the co-stamp of approval, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be watching these movies. Like Retro said, 2 hours of my time there, I don't think I would have given it the time of the day.
Yeah, I was a little nervous.
Without the Kojay stamp of approval. So like
Thanks, man.
I think this is a series, my friend, like for sure. Like you continuing to bring movies that have your stamp of approval on there is it's fun and exciting, man. Like in some ways I feel like you sharing these deep movies with us, we get to know you a little bit better as well too. It's just really cool to see. Yeah, man, very what dreams may come vibes from this movie for sure. And like Trey and I are already suckers for that movie, and it's one of those movies where you don't watch all the time, but like there's times when you need to watch it, if that makes sense. And this one feels like it may be easier to, the rewatchability of this one seems, since there is some lighter moments and some funner moments, it might be a little bit easier to watch. Like it's been some years since I've seen What Dreams May Come, and I can see
Dreams May Come has gotten harder to watch, partly just because of Robin Williams. But
that's a good point too. That's a good point.
I mean, I agree with you, Corey. Like What Dreams May Come, I would consider that film a masterpiece. And to kind of expand on your point, Retro, where you're talking about the visual effects, and I think one of the reasons why the visual effects, like you could tell it's not perfect, like that they're clearly walking on green screen platform, because the shadow doesn't look, the rocks and the gravel,
or there's a digital version of them.
Yeah. And you could tell they're like, you could just tell it's not very realistic. But I think being already looking at it from the aspect of, if you ever see that movie, What Dreams May Come, they treat the afterlife like it's a painting, so it's kind of like it's supposed to look weird in a sense. So I was able to kind of turn off my mind a little bit for it not to look so realistic.
Me too, bro. Me too.
See, we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
And in a way, I think that is the point almost, is like, yes, it probably budgetary wise, they couldn't do that, make something super realistic and advanced looking. But I think to give the audience just from the get-go to feel this otherworldliness to it, that where it's more of a memory, like how your dream sometimes, how they sometimes say you dream in, black and white, and things aren't like, while it's from your memory, it's kind of like it's tampered with, it's from your perception in a way.
Yes.
So it kind of gives you that, I'm not in my realm, I'm in another realm in a sense. And I think some of those things are done artistically on purpose. But it's just one of those films. I agree with Corey. I don't know if you would watch it every single week.
Yeah.
But there's moments when you need to watch it because it's a damn good tearjerker for sure.
Like, like sometimes you just need to go home and cry. That you turn on that movie.
You need to feel like moved, and inspired in a way. And in a way, this film does kind of inspire and move you, because you're not just seeing like this dude go through his life journey and he's being put in the hot chair, right? He's answering for some sins, he's answering for some guilt, and you kind of, like Corey said, you kind of put yourself in that sea of like, if I was being judged, what am I going to get judged on? and you're able to kind of connect through that. But in a weird way, you're also seeing the real message behind it. They're judging him on all these little things, right? But the underlying message throughout it all was the power of family and love, because in the end, it was the love of his brother, the love for his mom, and brotherhood, in the sense, even through the military, how that, the one soldier who clearly was nervous and like had no business being in the military, really. And this guy is trying to comfort him, trying to, he just lost his brother, and yet he's the one trying to take care of the other guy, in a way, be a brotherly person to him. And in his final moments, he's the spirit of vengeance, and the guy just tried to commit suicide, and he wants to take this moment to tell him, hey, it's not your fault. Live. Remember the saying that I told you right before, is that we don't hold the tears for the past. We move forward. So he's like, it's just one of those stories that's like so powerful in so many ways, and you can take so many things from it that, like, I don't know how anyone doesn't like sit down and watch this movie and not like feel something or be able to relate to something. And that's just the beauty of storytelling. Like, if you can make a movie that has elements that clearly influence in the Korean culture, but also give it to something that this guy from America can watch it and be like, oh, I see what they're doing there. Like, I felt that, I've had that happen to me. It just goes to show how incredible it is, man. Just such a good movie.
Right?
Well,
They definitely did. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Richard.
Well, I was just going to say that, storytelling is universal. There's something about the human experience that resonates no matter where you are, no matter, what your culture is. And so it just really is nice to see something like this where you can be touched by something that's happening so far away, have really not a lot of context for the culture, but you understand the story, so, and I just hope that more people really start to like kind of understand, like, guess what, and we are all individual and different, but in many ways we are all the same. We have to deal with guilt, we have to deal with death, we have to deal with the birth of new people into the world, and we have universal truths, and we should kind of embrace that.
I think that's beautiful, because that art brings us together. And I see film, art, anything. It's not tied to one area, entertainment wise, maybe, commercially, maybe, but as a contribution to the form of art and conveying that human emotion and struggle and adventure and revelation, I think that's universal. So I love what you said.
For sure. And it's cool because movies like this definitely, speaks to each person differently. We're watching this man go through his trials, and we're thinking about, our own trials as well at the same time. Like you both have said, or you all have said, what could I possibly judge for in this scenario too, none of us are perfect. So, we all want that well done, good and faithful servant, words to be said, but there's going to be a trial and there's going to be a judgment day. And it's, it's scary, and it kind of puts, life in perspective as well too. These types of movies where it's like, how am I living to the fullest and doing the right thing in life as well? So definitely one of those movies to, make you think about things in a deeper sense, and like, what could I be doing better in my life as well, and not just my life, but the people around me, my neighbors, my family, my community, and even further than that. So really, really beautiful movie for sure.
I always appreciate how spiritual you are, bro. Bro.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to keep anyone longer, so we'll wrap it up, because we do have part 2 tomorrow, same time. And let's take a look at the ratings, hear our own, and then bid a beautiful goodnight to everyone. Red Hooded Outlaw gives 9.3. Oracle's Clock Tower, 9.8.
Nice.
The Butler, 9.4. Beyond the Night, 9.2. I hope the director of this is watching. Joker's Wild, 9.6. 9 Lives, 9.7.
Great scores.
Trevor H, 9.5. King Donkey Kong, 9.1. Royalty. Kaiju Crazy, 9.6. Wayne Enterprises, the whole company, gives it 9.2. Our Restore the Snyderverse guy, 9.5. Bat Fanatic, 9.3. Red Robin, 8.9. Almost there.
Almost.
Dean Classified from Monarch, 9.4. And as Beyond the Night says, verdict is over. What are you guys' scores?
I'll go last because
Okay.
just mulling it over.
Go first. I'm going to go second to last.
Damn you guys. Always putting me on the spot.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I'm giving 9.9.
Wow.
Shit.
Yep.
You know, then I'll go.
I just wanted it longer, honestly.
I'll go next then, because like my thing is like, you know, I'm not sure. When I score movies, you know, we've talked about it before. I try not to I watch the movie, and then you know I enjoyed the movie. It was a fantastic movie. So then I start to think about like, okay, what would I have changed? What would have I made better? Or what would I have done differently? And there's really, you know, on this first watch, really nothing that I can think of that that can make this movie better. You know, like I think I would have been maybe a little upset if I saw this movie and didn't know already that we're going to get a second one, but I would have taken away from the first one because it did leave us on a cliffhangers, and I typically hate cliffhangers. But we're watching the next one tomorrow. Yay for us. Man, I'm up there too. I think I'm high nines as well. You know, like, so then I start thinking to myself, do I take away a little bit from it because of, you know, what's the rewatchability? But I would rewatch this absolutely. I think I'm going to go high as well. I think I'm going to go, yeah, I think I'm going to probably go 9.7.
Ooh, wow.
9.7.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I only gave it a 9.1.
9.
Oh,
that's great.
Solid.
That's a solid
That's
score.
10A.
Yeah. I mean, I have a strange, I have my grading system, and so yeah.
Nothing is
pretty good at
strange when it's coming from your heart. It's okay.
Yeah, I
Doesn't have to
did.
be like that.
I think the areas where I felt it needed some polish was pacing. And some of the technical stuff, they did a lot of really innovative things, but you know, of course, some areas were, you know, weren't fantastic, but the, you know, stories got a 10. You know, performance was like yeah, performance was a 10 as well. And the challenge was a 10. So it gets really high scores for all the other stuff, but yeah, those are some areas where
I like
I
how
thought
you're rating stuff, Retro. Are you writing it down like when you're watching movies and stuff like too? Like, okay.
No, I just have like I just have like a little. I have a number system that I do. So like when you tie up all of the scoreboard, it's a 10, but I break it down for story, pacing. And for me, like pacing, I'm really tough on all the movies for pacing.
I like that.
But I do the challenge, and the challenge here was excellent. the empathy is really important.
Mm.
Let's see if I got 5 so far. Technical aspect, the performances,
Mm.
and I believe the last one is my overall enjoyment.
Yeah.
So, like if I saw a movie and I didn't like it so much, that actually would be 40 4 points.
I
So,
I like
love it.
that.
That's
yeah,
brilliant.
yeah,
Yeah, I
Nice.
like that a lot.
I
yeah,
like that.
I
yeah.
dig that.
That's how you know you watch a lot of film.
Well,
I
I
love
mean,
that.
you have to like judge it. It works out like every time. I'm like, yeah, I do like this film a lot more than that film. When it comes to the overall technological stuff, so it kind of works. But I think there's also like sometimes you can watch a movie that's absolutely perfect in many ways, but it just doesn't have like everything you
Hmm.
want. It just leaves you a little flat. So you end up like giving it like a 9.8, but because it just fell a little flat, it just doesn't quite get the 10 for you from you. So I don't know. There are nuances to all of this. I'm still learning.
No, I love it, and I like that films aren't perfect, but they strive to be something. And
Yeah,
like my main complaint with this is like they do kind of leave the audience hanging when they do time jumps, like in the beginning when he died, and then next scene he's at the funeral. That'd probably be like probably 5 days to a week later. Like little tiny little
mm,
cheats like that. I was like,
yeah, yeah,
could have fixed that a little bit, but
yeah.
See,
you
I
know,
like that.
ah,
I like that
interesting.
kind of like dust in the wind vibes, and like I
Mm,
think that's where like Trey and I kind of like start to think about like you know with the like it's very like kind of like there's times different, like
mm,
Time
Mm,
flows differently in
um,
the afterlife. Yeah.
exactly.
yeah,
And I think they even mentioned it a few times in the movie where like
yeah.
it's not the same time. What's 10, 20, 30 years for us is a blink of the eye for the maker, the creator. It's like
Mm.
it's
Sure.
it's times completely different for them. So like the hopping back and forth, it definitely kind of like out of this body type experience, which I
there's
enjoyed.
a lot of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I got it after they mention it, but when they do it early on, you're like, huh? But when you rewatch it, it does make sense.
Hmm.
Mm.
All right. Scores.
I was hoping you'd forget me.
I can't forget you.
All right. I'll give it this. I won't lie. I was definitely in the mid nines to high nines. The reason why I'm going to give it the score is I'm giving it is because I have questions. And my questions, I think, have been set up to be answered in part 2. But until I
Mm,
know how they're answered in part 2, I won't know how I feel entirely.
a
Um,
completionist.
yes. Um,
I respect
like
that.
so if it was the
I
only
don't.
film, I think I would give it somewhere around this score because some of those unanswered questions would be like, oh, what the hell? It would
Hmm.
break my heart. I'm going to give it a 9.4.
Nice.
Good.
It's definitely borderline on that. It's writing that masterpiece score because for me, anything above a 9.5, I'm stamping the masterpiece thing on it. The only reason why I didn't quite give it that, like you said, other than the questions I have, there were a couple of scenes. I'm like you, Kojay. I'm a weirdo, dude. For as long as the movie is 2 hours
Yeah,
and 20
it's
minutes is a
it's definitely
solid
weird.
film, I was like, I could have. There was a couple of scenes where I was like, oh, I want you to go a little deeper, give us something, give
I
us
feel you on
something,
that. I feel you.
Um, and they would kind of breeze it by a little bit, but I think a lot of it comes from there's a plan in place, there's an arc in place for a lot of our guardians that will be revealed.
Mm.
So that's why I'm holding it because I
See,
think once we get
I,
it,
I like what you did there, Trey, because like that's probably where I would have been too. But like Kojay already told me that we got a part 2. We'll be here tomorrow night, and that
yeah,
there's a possibility in a few years from now will be part 3, part 4, and
yeah,
then a prequel as well. So like I knowing that, you know, I'm assuming this was only open in the Asian Korean market when it first launched.
Well, they were going in production, then COVID hit, and then
Ah.
they had to start all over again. And also, the character that's dead in that one that they have to walk over, is a K-pop star from the group EXO, and so
Ooh.
his schedule is really hard because they're the number. I don't know now, but they were the number one K-pop group. They're the ones that performed at the Olympics because they're number one. So, yeah, and they have a lot of A-list.
Olympics?
No. At the Winter Olympics, they performed there.
Okay.
Actually, they do have a kind of Olympics where they get all the K-pop stars and they have like archery contests and running. It's crazy. I love Asian entertainment. They do it all. But yeah,
in the area.
so yeah, they got a big schedule. So not to talk over, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. Yeah, like I like. So I think that's where I have comfortability in giving it a higher score because of the fact that it seems to me that they've bought into this genre, or not genre, but like this story arc, and you know, like
They're committed.
they're committed,
we don't have to do
unlike
Restore the
other
Gods
people
first
that
or
we
anything.
know. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
I love it when people are committed in their work and the committed to a storyline and they want to fulfill. When I hear them talking, you know, they want 4, 5, 6, and then a prequel. Like I want to see the prequel for the Guardians. Like I want to learn more about them. You know, like Retro said earlier, like the Guardian and his father. You know, that he had a flashback. Why did he have a flashback? You know, like you know, kind of like Underworld, for example. Underworld had tons of movies and such like that.
Oh,
with their
yeah.
lore and everything like that. Like I love it when people create new story arcs and they're invested in it and they want to see it told. I will support that. I'm here for it.
Hell yeah.
Fair.
Well, on that beautiful note, like and subscribe to the Bat Channel. Like and subscribe to Retro Nerd Girl. And if you're happy here, subscribe to me too.
I'm happy.
I
here.
really thank all you guys because I've always been nervous to do this. I have my own tiny little channel here. So thank you for blessing my channel with your audience. Shout out to the chat, your fireworks like The Sims. It's awesome. Retro, I love your connection from space. You've got the best. And my bro Super Bro Corey, like Superman, just staying out in orbit. I love it. So we'll see you guys.
He's like
back
right next to me.
Oh yeah, hey, you can knock on the door.
Hey, there he is. Hey.
And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, same time, same place, right here. This has been a blessing, and I'll bid adieu with a little teaser for you. Thanks so much,
Bye, guys.
everyone. God bless and have a
Bye.
good night.
근데 한 가지 확실한 건 있더라. 나쁜 인간은 없다는 거. 원망스럽고 원통하고 이해가 안 될 때 모든 걸 거꾸로 생각해봐.
저승을 관장하시는 염라 대왕님을 마지막 증인으로 요청하는 바입니다.